Hi, I'm Dale Osborne, the Executive Chef at Aqua. I started in January and we've put our new menu in place about 4 weeks ago. The spring menu launched and so far it's gone really well. Originally I'm from Bournemouth. I trained there on the Specialised Chefs course when I was 16 and I was sent up to London basically to earn a living and learn a bit more about food and cooking, and ended up working for Chris Galvin. I worked at the Orrery for Chris and we had a 1 Michelin star restaurant, and again learned a lot about technique and quality. After leaving the Orrery, I went to work with Chris at the Wolseley for the opening of the Wolseley on Piccadilly, which was a massive, big, quite exciting opening. Throughout my career I've worked for some fantastic chefs. I did work for Mark Hicks for a while when he opened his restaurant in Soho. Learned a lot about British products again, a lot of provenance about British food. I then went on to work for Heston Blumenthal and opened Dinner by Heston, which again was a fantastic place to work. We achieved loads there. We also did a lot of covers again for the quality. We had 2 stars, but we were serving 300-400 covers a day some days. Again, it was British food, but also about the history of British food, which was something which, being British, I probably should know a bit more about, so it was a good learning curve. I worked for Nuno Mendes, which was again another very inspiring chef when we opened the Chiltern Firehouse, and I learned a lot from him as well, just a different viewpoint and outlook on food. Also, I think the seasons which change quite dramatically are the vegetable seasons. So we've got fantastic asparagus on the menu right now, tomatoes are coming in, so we look at what works well with asparagus and then kind of take it and work it back from there. My guilty food pleasure is probably hot sauce. Generally I have a bottle of hot sauce somewhere. We've got one in the fridge right now from the Rib Man, which is probably my favourite hot sauce. He's a big London street food hero. In London, luckily enough, we've got some fantastic restaurants at every single level. I do try to get out as much as I can. Last week I went to a few restaurants. I think the most recent restaurant I went to was Lyle's over in Shoreditch. I think it's fast becoming my favourite restaurant. It's just really great food. Again, really seasonal, really British product, but no messing around, really simple but great flavours. At Aqua, we're getting ready and preparing to launch a new afternoon tea in July. We're lucky enough to be the official Roald Dahl afternoon tea, and so we've been working on an afternoon tea basically revolving around his books and all the kind of quirky, funny foods which go throughout the books, and I think we've come up with something which is quite fun, quite exciting, and obviously hopefully very tasty.